on Reddit.
And it breaks the front page of Reddit.
And most of Reddit.
Once I posted on Reddit.
Why is it always Reddit?
Reddit has over 430 million monthly active users. That's more than the population of the United States. And Reddit has been quietly building a crypto ecosystem on their platform. That's why today we're talking about Reddit Moons. Moons are a cryptocurrency used to reward community members that create good content in the cryptocurrency subreddit. Now, Moons are just a community token. It's not exactly a business, and it's definitely not the official cryptocurrency of Reddit. It just represents a community. But the cool thing is that these community tokens have value, so you can actually convert that into money if you wanted to. I did a video on that earlier, so please check out the channel if you are interested. Now, these Reddit Moons only represent the cryptocurrency subreddit, and Reddit may be launching tokens for other communities very soon. They actually have a waitlist for it, so you can apply. But what can you expect from this video? We're gonna deep dive into what are moons, how do you earn Reddit Moons, moon tokenomics, use cases, what brings it value, and my personal thoughts on Reddit Moons. Also, none of this is financial advice. Please don't invest in anything. I just want to explain the tokenomics and the ecosystem that is involved on Reddit, a very large social media platform. Just in case you are using it, you do have some, and you want to figure out what it is. So this video is purely for educational reasons. And I should also introduce myself. Hi, internet friends. I'm Dan. I make okay crypto content. I'm trying to make better content, so if you want to support the channel by hitting the like button, that would be appreciated. And if you have any questions about crypto, leave them in the comments, but I'll definitely see them in the Discord, so feel free to check out the community. Links are in the description. What are Reddit Moons? So we're just going to go into the Moons wiki. I'm going to hit you with that definition. Moons are an ERC20 token on Arbitrum Nova. Arbitrum Nova is a layer 2 of Ethereum, which makes Ethereum transactions cheaper and faster. Now, Reddit Moons are a means for users to be rewarded for their contributions to the cryptocurrency subreddit with a unit of ownership in the subreddit. So you can earn these if you create content and people upvote your content or your comments. So if you get enough positive karma in the cryptocurrency subreddit, you are rewarded with moons. It is a cryptocurrency token. Now, moons are independent of Reddit, and once earned, neither the admins nor the subreddit moderators can take them away from users. Moons are managed by a suite of smart contracts that handle the balances, transfers, distribution/claiming, and purchasing of special memberships. We're going to get into the use cases very soon. The smart contracts and mobile apps have been reviewed and audited by Trail of Bits, an independent security firm. Now, when you do earn crypto moons, they are stored in the vault. This is only available in the Reddit mobile app. It isn't available on the Reddit desktop site. So if you wanted to actually use your moons and move them around, you are going to need the Reddit mobile app, and you'll need to set up your vault. Vault is just another name for cryptocurrency wallet, and that's just a clever thing Reddit is doing to make crypto less intimidating to all of its users. How do you earn Reddit moons? Now, the easiest way is just to create good content that people upvote, and that can also be in the form of comments too. So maybe you want to go into the cryptocurrency subreddit, you want to sort by new, and you want to engage with all of the content there. Because moons are just a way to reward people for good content in this very active community. More on the technical details, moons are distributed every 28 days based on the share of the subreddit's total karma a user has earned during this time frame. Moons can be tipped between users using the send arrow within the vault. Moons can also be won in competitions such as community trivia, coin test, and prediction tournaments. And let's take a quick break to understand trading. If you're going to trade crypto, most likely you start on a centralized exchange, but trust in centralized exchanges are at an all-time low ever since the collapse of FTX. So where do you trade? You can go to a decentralized exchange, but the features are limited and the fees are much higher. But there's a solution to that, and that's MarginX. MarginX is a decentralized perpetuals trading exchange with a fully transparent on-chain order book and with fees much lower than Uniswap or any other decentralized exchange. Big thanks to MarginX for sponsoring this video. If you want to learn more about them, links are in the description. Moon Tokenomics. Now we also want to understand how many moons out there, how many moons will there be? At the moment, if we take a look at the Block Explorer, there's a total supply of 106 million. If we look at the Moons Wiki page, initially 50 million moons were available to claim for contributors based on karma earned in the subreddit prior to the launch. Less than half of these were claimed, and as all claims expire after 6 months, they were lost to those contributors. So that means a little more than 25 million moons were completely lost. And then we can also consider the moons that got burned, and that's about 23,000 at the moment. And as for total supply, there was some conflicting news online. It used to be a limited supply, but it looks like eventually moon distribution will reach a steady state where the total supply continues to grow at 1% a year. And since those are a lot of tokens that are being printed every year over a long period of time, you also have to consider what value is there in the token? Is there enough demand to keep prices steady? Will the price go down over time since there isn't enough demand? Or if there is a lot of demand, will the price go up? So just things to consider, not financial advice, but these are things you should be looking at when you are looking at the tokenomics of a cryptocurrency. And the moons are just a reward token, and it's just supposed to help build reputation, and it's not supposed to actually have any value. But it does have some value. Not full value, some value. Use cases. So now let's go over how you can use these crypto moons. And moons are used to vote on governance polls that influence how the community is governed and how moons are distributed. So anyone who owns moons can vote on proposals that the community brings up, which will help lead the direction of how moons are used and how moons generate value. Moons can be used to purchase the cryptocurrency special membership, which allows for embedding gifts in comments, special emotes, and custom flair to the color of your username. It's $4.99 a month, or the equivalent value in moons. Now, having the cryptocurrency special membership allows you to add these GIF images to your comments, which gets more engagement, which can help you farm more karma, which may result in more moons, but that's up to you and how you use it and how engaged you are on social media, just to make sure if that's actually worth it, because it is $4.99 a month. Moons can also be redeemed for Reddit coins, but only for use in the cryptocurrency subreddit. Moons are a proof of reputation and contribution in the cryptocurrency subreddit community. The more a user contributes, the more moons they will earn, which result in more influence in the community. This reputation is inherently portable across the internet. And as an ERC20 token, moons can be used off of Reddit in websites or apps that support them. Developers can start building on top of moons through standard blockchain tools and protocols to add more utility and value. So that hasn't happened as of the making of this video, but you can trade moons on cryptocurrency exchanges, centralized and decentralized, and they are worth something. So if you want to find out how much a cryptocurrency is worth, we're going to head over to CoinGecko, we're going to type in moon, and you want to look for r/cryptocurrency moons. So at the moment, they're worth about 11 cents, and if we scroll down and select markets, we can see where we can trade them. It's available on SushiSwap, Gate.io, RCP Swap, MEXC, and BitGet. So these are various trading pairs, how much they're worth, and if you are going to trade on a decentralized exchange, you are going to need gas in your Arbitrum Nova wallet to send funds over. I went through all the technical details in another video. That link is in the description for your convenience. How do moons get their value? This is what we really have to look at if you were going to consider investing. I don't want to give any type of investment advice, but moons are really based on community sentiment and value that way. They are actually very hard to trade and move over to an exchange, whether centralized or decentralized. And the model for how they generate revenue isn't awesome. So let's take a look at how moons generate value. If we take a look at moon burns, moons are burned when users buy the premium membership or redeem moons for Reddit coins. When the membership or coins are purchased with moons, they are sent directly to the burn address for payment, and when the membership is purchased with cash, the admins burn moons on the user's behalf from the community tank. It is possible for new methods of burning moons to be implemented in the future, and they are doing that through AMAs. So the cryptocurrency Reddit does host AMAs where I think just about anybody can apply for an AMA, and to do that, the current price is 2,000 moons, which is about $200 US. And if you've used Reddit before, you know that Redditors can be very smart, very mean, and very clever with what they say about people. So in this AMA, CNBC called me the crypto godfather. I was SIM swapped and then robbed of 23.8 million in crypto. I sued the cyber criminals and won. And now I'm battling AT&T. Ask me anything. So this guy goes into his sad story of how he lost his crypto and how he's gonna sue AT&T for allowing that SIM swap. And then, kinda sneakily here, he starts advertising his NFT project. I don't recommend getting involved. And if you read the comments, he gets called out. He doesn't even reply to any of these comments in the AMA. He was doing this purely for promotional reasons. Love how this dude hid a shill post behind a sob story. Glad I wasn't the only one to notice. This month, I launched an NFT project, SimDogs. Rolls eyes, F off. Here is the TLDR. Interesting story about being hacked. Buy my NFTs. So the great thing about Reddit is the comments have a lot of value, and I highly recommend reading all of them before getting involved with anything. It's good to get a lot of different perspective when it comes to a specific topic, and it seems like the cryptocurrency subreddit is doing about 2 AMAs a month, which generates them about $400 a month. And I really don't know how many people have cryptocurrency special memberships, so it's hard to determine how many moons are actually being burned every month. But we can try to figure that out by looking at the burn address. And taking a look, 23,000 moons have been burned. At 10 cents of value, that's worth about $2,300 US. Now, people are making about $700 to $900 a month from crypto moons, but people aren't selling, which is good. So let's talk about what I think about crypto moons. Now, I really love what Reddit is doing with cryptocurrency. They're making it very accessible, very easy to use, and they're incorporating it into social media where so many people can access it. But as for Reddit moons, I don't think there is enough value long term to maintain the price going up. So it's not something I would personally invest in. If you want to get involved with Reddit moons, I would recommend just getting involved with the cryptocurrency subreddit by posting content or commenting on existing content. Now, considering that they've only generated about $2,300 in value with a huge token supply, but we also have to consider a lot of people don't know how to move those moons outside of Reddit. So there are a lot of different factors. I personally think it is a fun token, but not a great business model for investing in long term, unless the value of these AMAs go up significantly or members of the community find a way to generate a lot more value. But as a community token for fun, it's awesome. I think it's fun to get involved with no investment. So that's the no financial advice side. And if this video has been helpful, as always, I appreciate it if you hit that like button, join the community, follow me on social media. And with that, I hope you got your full value for today.